Hi there, this video is intended for adults who like to craft.
Hi guys, I was asked to make a large thank you card for a gift in our condo, and so what I'm doing is I took a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and just folded it in half. Then I took half of a piece of 8.5 by 11, so 4 1/4 by 5.5, and then I cut it down to 4.5 by 6, and then 4.5 by like 1.5. And I'm going to stamp this with this stamp set from Stampin' Up! Just for You. And I'm going to put that here at the top. And I want to leave some room for some embellishing. Sometimes I have to press a little harder with these solid stamps. See, I want that to be darker, so we'll stamp it again. That's what's nice about this Misty, is you know it's going to end up in the same place. I should really have my magnet in there, but I don't. I've kind of misplaced my bar magnet. You know, the stamp thing probably needs to be re-inked after all that stamping, and I'm still not done with that project. And that's just a sentiment. I still have like drawers with pets and drawers with around the house and buckets with nature, It's getting there. I want it really dark. You know what I should have done, and I might still do it, is emboss it in black, because that just looks so fancy. I think I'll do that. I will take my rag and clean this off. Okay, I found my little embossing buddy. I tried to make one when I couldn't find it with baby powder, but the container or the material that I had was a mess. And here comes Sophie. Oh boy. And there goes Sophie. So I'm just gonna powder that up, and that just keeps all my fingerprints off of it if I can. My ink pad looks kind of bad, but it still works, so we're doing it. Now I hope that's, yeah. Sometimes if you do it with your like black ink and then do clear, that works out good too. Got a little fuzzy here. All right, let's see how this works. I'm using some Stampin' Up! Black embossing powder. Oh, this might be brand new. Huh? It looks like I've never used it. I don't think this stuff goes bad. Quite a bit, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to just take a brush this off, because there's like lots of little pieces all over. It's like it's sticking to my powder. Alright, so I'm going to emboss that or heat it up. Okay, so I had some disasters. I just didn't think these looked nice. First one, I went like this before it was dry, so I smeared it. And then this one, it was just all over the place. And I don't know what that's about, but I think it's the paper I was using. It's, I don't know what paper it is. I really don't. So I switched over to some Nina White, and I got a good stamp there, so hopefully I'll get one on this too. I'm going to do it the same way, use the black ink, and the ink was even stamping better on this Nina White paper, so it really makes a difference. The Nina White is a lot smoother paper. It's kind of fun that I'm using this stamp. I haven't used it before. Okay, so now I'm going to try to emboss that. Look at, I got embossing on me. Oh, wow. This is what happens when you turn your back for 2 seconds and you have a kitten. He gets up there and messes up all the embossing powder. Then you have to chase him around and wipe his feet off before he licks his paws. What a mess. I found this paper in my paper collection, and this is a thank you gift from the people in our condo, and I wanted to have a little bit of frill on there, but I didn't have this cut exactly right, so I'm gonna put it on there like that. I think I might want to cut it down just a little bit. I die cut it that. I don't know if you can see that, but I could just take that off there. Maybe it would fit in there perfectly. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my scissors. These are kind of like that, and just see if I can cut up the sides. And if I don't, then I'll be doing it again. Oh well. Some of the things you get an idea and you think it's gonna just whip right out, and it ends up taking all kinds of times, which is okay. The little fiasco with the Rudy didn't help. Oh, he's such a stinker. You know, he just gets into everything. Sophie just doesn't. And he talks. I mean, in the morning, if I'm not right out there getting him his food, he's letting me know it. And Sophie, she just kind of patiently waits. Yeah, I like that better. This, too, is even kind of fuzzy. I'm not sure what's going on, if that's the older embossing powder that did that, but I think I can clean it up a little bit with one of these sandpaper erasers. There, I like that better. Okay, so that's going to go there. Then I want to cut this down, and I really like the way that embossed, really nice. But much better than those first ones with this paper. I don't know what that's all about, but I might figure out a way to use it. I can use it in my daily journal and talk about that I should use better paper. Okay, and then I had these flowers stamped and cut out and some beads put on them, and I might put these here, but I want to put a vine up there. So now what I need to do is figure out where I want to cut this. And I think I want to cut it like right here and here. So let me do that. And I used that die. There's a set of them. I use this one for here. And I like that little doily die. Let's see if I can find my marks here. And I can't. I should use a pencil, huh? Okay. Oh, there, now I see them. Where's my pencil? Now I'm wondering if I should use the scissors too. Why not? Why not? Now, to get it straight is the question. There we go. This is a postage stamp. Scissors is what it says. I had to order a whole nother set just to get that one. Oh well. And I got it because mine stuck here like that. And I had to, you know, get it going a little bit. And so I wanted a new one. This is my old one. And that does that. And I thought, oh, I got to get a different one. Well, then you have to buy the whole set of these scissors that I don't really use that much, but that's okay. Now, I just got to make another decision. I keep making all these decisions as I go. I almost feel like I need to cut this down a little bit more. And, well, the hard part is making it straight. Okay, that's a little better. I just want to see that like doily around the outside. Okay, we'll take a little bit off of this side. Okay, that makes me happier. All right, and then I gotta find a vine for this, for these. Okay, so I have these cut out and this cut out, and I was gonna put it here and put a vine up here, but then you can't see the houses, and the houses kind of make it look like my condo, you know, because our condo, all the buildings have like a different, I mean, it's all one building, but like each condo kind of has a different facade on the front. So instead of putting that all up the side, I thought maybe I'd put, because this is a lot of white space, I might put one down here, like this maybe. There we go. And then one up here. And this, I took some, and this is graphic 45 paper, and it's printed, but I kind of like that because then it gives a little bit more depth to it than just, like I tried this one and I thought, well, that's okay, but it's pretty flat. I could ink it. That would be, Jennifer McGuire had a really good video on inking it. So I think that's the way I'm going to put it together. All right. Let's put this down here, this down here. Got this little tape, oh, in that monthly kit that I got. Your Creative Studio, that's what it's from. It was in the box of goodies. I know I got 2 months. I don't know if there was a third month or what was going on with that. I just want this here. I think it's like 27 units. It's 3 stories. I'm on the 2nd story. There are, I don't know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 of us that are single. And then the other ones are couples. So we have quite a few people in the condo. And this card is going to one of the couples who, oh my goodness, they worked so hard rewriting our condo documents. When this building was built 10 years ago, it was going to have, we were going to have a restaurant in some land right adjacent to it. And that never happened, and the property was eventually sold to a dentist, and he built a dentist's office there, which really turned out to be a good thing because then there isn't noise, there isn't parking problems, and I don't know, it's just really nice. And then, so we have these condo documents that have all this stuff in it that doesn't make any sense for us now. And I shouldn't have put that down yet, should I? Oh, I can get it up. And this dear couple who are kind of new to the building took over the documents and have gone through them, found errors, rewritten them, updated them, found a lawyer, taken them to a lawyer. I mean, it's just amazing. So one of the other amazing people in the condo who does a ton for the condo, she organizes like, I think it might be monthly or every other month, a little dinner. And, you know, it makes it fun. So a lot of things are happening because of some people who are just very vested in where they live. Okay, so now for the inside, I know what sentiment I want on there, so now I just need to look through my little book. Well, this isn't the whole thing, but yeah. Okay, so I know which one I want. It's a Gina K one, and I hope I recognize it really fast. I think you always go above and beyond. So it's number 18. And I think I want to put paper in here because she's got to write a bunch of names, and I don't know if she wants line paper or that might be a good idea. I wish this sentiment was a little bit bigger for this card, but that's okay. And I might use some of this white, and I can cut it out with this. That might not be big enough. I don't think I want to do that, but I do want some more of this paper in here. I just got to think a little bit. And let me see. I think maybe some line paper. I think there's like 20 people, she said. And this is old storybook paper that I used to use in my classroom. I wonder if that would be okay in here. There's some coffee dyed paper. Well, I'm going to cut that down to fit in there, and I'll cut this down. I'll do this part right now. Got a cloudy, yucky, rainy day today, so it's kind of feels good to be inside. Just put this on here like this. Oh, maybe what I'll do is I'll put that on there like that and just attach this at the top. So the names could be written underneath if that's what she wants to do, but maybe I should put a little yellow behind it. Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking about putting that like that and then this like this on the inside of the card, and then some kind of lined paper, maybe under here like this, so we can get all the names on it, something like that. Alright, so I need to cut this, and I think I'm going to cut it just a little bit higher so that I can fold it and just attach the top. And make it like that and fold it. Like this. Like this. Okay. So then, if she doesn't have enough room to write names, you can put them under there too. And I'll have to give her a call to see if she wants lined paper in there. when I was, as I am working on my stamps, I get very sidetracked. This is one of the sidetracks. I mean, I was asked to do this, so that's okay. But I came across this stamp. It says, count your rainbows, not your thunderstorms. And this is a raisin boat stamp that's just a piece like this. So I made rainbows on cards, and I sent a couple of those out to friends yesterday. I still need to put the inserts in these, but just to cheer them up or to give them to pass on to other people. So we can still mail things, so that's a good thing, and maybe cheer up someone's day. So here is my card. Big card, biggest card I think I've ever made, just for you, and because you are awesome. And then you always go above and beyond, which they do. And then we can put all the names on here. Maybe I should cover this up a little bit, but that's not going to work, is it? Maybe some washi tape. We live right on a bicycle trail. It's right outside our door, so this one might be good. Here's some eyes, but they aren't wide enough. Here's some butterflies. I don't think they're wide enough either, are they? Well, they're pretty. I think I used butterflies. And then I need to tear that. There's one of my blocks. So I learned this from Roxy Furline. There we go. Just use one of these cards as the Starbucks card. I'm sure it doesn't have anything on it, or it wouldn't be in my drawer. There you go. Alright, that's the card. And there it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Make something fun.